It seems like you can't turn on the news without hearing something about the Wuhan coronavirus that's spreading out of China. Recently, we just had the first case of Wuhan coronavirus in America. So, what is it, and should you be concerned? Coronaviruses are actually a family of viruses and are named coronaviruses because they have these viral spikes on their surface that look like a solar corona when you look at them under an electron microscope. This isn't the first time humanity has encountered coronaviruses, though. If you remember back to 2003 and 2004, SARS got global attention, and that was actually a coronavirus. Another more recent coronavirus sighting in the news was back in 2012 with the Middle East Respiratory Syndrome virus, or MERS for short. Now, SARS died off in 2004, about a year after it was discovered, but we still do see some MERS cases in the Middle East every now and then. The newest member of the coronavirus family was dubbed the Wuhan Coronavirus by news outlets as it started in the Chinese city of Wuhan. All of these coronaviruses are zoonotic, meaning that they can be transmitted between animals and people. MERS, for instance, was transferred from camels to humans. Between humans, coronaviruses spread in a similar fashion to the flu. They can spread from things like coughing or sneezing, or shaking hands with someone who's infected, or touching something that the virus is on and then touching your nose or mouth. If you do get infected, this virus is primarily a respiratory virus, meaning that it primarily affects the lungs. Some of the more common symptoms include things like a runny nose, a cough, sore throat, or a fever. Some of the more severe symptoms can be things like pneumonia, kidney failure, or an extremely high fever. These really severe symptoms are more common in infants or older adults, or people who have a weakened immune system, such as HIV/AIDS patients. Now, all of this sounds really scary. So, should you be worried? The short answer? No. Yay. In today's world, infections can travel really quickly, and the CDC has already started enhanced screenings at numerous airports. But you are more likely to encounter tainted lettuce, the flu, or the measles virus than you are to encounter the coronavirus. I mean, just think back to how much news there was about the swine flu, or SARS for that matter. And the impact of those viruses was rather minimal. If you are worried though, instead of getting stressed out by watching the news, keep an eye on the CDC website, which I'll link to below, and follow some simple disease prevention tips, which are very similar to how you would reduce your risk of contracting the flu. First of all, don't touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth unless you've washed your hands. Also, avoid close contact with people who are sick. If you're sick though, make sure you stay at home until you feel better. Also, make sure you cover your nose and mouth when you sneeze or cough. And finally, and probably the hardest of them all, manage your stress, stay physically active, eat healthy, and get plenty of sleep. The NIH has said that they've already started working on a vaccine for the Wuhan coronavirus. But because of the complexities of vaccine creation, such a preventative measure probably won't be seen until 2021. The most effective prevention tactic is probably the same one that was used with SARS. SARS killed about 800 people out of the 8,000 that it infected, but it disappeared about a year after it started. And that was because of effective communication and partnerships between nations that helped monitor the disease and its progression. So let's hope that through the efforts of epidemiologists, Wuhan coronavirus disappears soon as well. In the meantime, make sure you subscribe to our channel and share and like this video. Thanks.